Hello students, my name is Srilingam. I am in teaching profession for the past 18 years. I am teaching CBSE, college BCom, MCom and CA ICWS students. Now in the CBSE 11th standard, I am taking the final accounts question number 17. Question here. From the following trial balance of Mr. Alok, prepare grading profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2014 and balance sheet as on that date. So first I do the trading account. So if the trial balance is given, from the trial balance, first let us finish the trading account. Trading account starts with opening stock. Purchases. Purchase return is regular. So you have only sales minus sales return. Here question is asked for preparing trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now I finish the trading account. Trading account, first you have opening stock, then purchases, then wages, less new machinery erected. In the question, in the adjustment number 4, you are given wages included 600 paid for erection of new machinery. Since it is an expenses of related to machinery, it should not be considered as wages. Therefore, it should be deducted from the wages and added to machinery's cost. That's why it is subtracted new machinery 600 balance wages. Then sales. Then you have a sales return. Subtract, put the net sales. Then closing stock. So now you see whichever side is more. Now credit side is total is more, therefore you total the credit side is first. Then bring the total debit side. From the this total, subtract the remaining items. Then you get the gross profit. This gross profit is carried to profit and loss account. Profit and loss below the part is known as profit and loss account, above the part is known as trading account. Now we are continuing a profit and loss account.
Okay.
Here depreciation. Depreciation on machinery is calculated. Machineries you have 14,400 plus wages. Here you subtracted the 600 from 600 we added to 14,400 plus 600 15,000. On 15,000 rate of depreciation is 5%. So it comes to 750. Furniture 4,480 into 10%, that is 448 depreciation. Depreciation is in profit and loss account. We have to consider the all expenses and losses. Depreciation is expenses because for generating the income, whatever the expenses we spend, that is considered. Depreciation is known as diminution or reducing the value of asset. That's why this depreciation should also be considered. So this depreciation is machinery on furniture on two items are given. The rate of depreciation is given in the adjustment number 6. Therefore, on machinery it is 5%, on furniture it is 10%. The value in trial balance is given 14,400. In adjustments, you are given wages that included erection of machinery. This erection of machinery is a capital expense. It is not a revenue expense. So that's why what we should do is, while considering the profit and loss account, you should take only the revenue expenses. In trading profit and loss account, only revenue items alone you should consider. Capital items spent on machinery should not be treated as expense because it is related to machinery. That's why we should go to machinery. Machinery expenses 14,400 is capital. Therefore, this 600 is also capital expense. It should be added to machinery's cost. Now, the whole machinery cost comes to 15,000. On 15,000 only, depreciation 5% is considered.
And the 440 update.
Either we ask is the full cost put it on, either you add less amount. 4,480 into 10%. Bad debts only explain pannom. Now next item in the profit and loss account is bad debts. So as already I told you, bad debts is the debt which is not recovered. So it is a loss. Therefore, it should also be considered. Along with the expenses, losses should also be considered. So bad debts is always calculated on debtors. So in the question, bad debts is given, that is should be taken first. Bad debts. Then new bad debts is given. New bad debts is 1,000. Half of the amount is considered bad. It is given in the adjustment number 2nd. So therefore, the irrecoverable amount on this is a bad debt. So half of the amount, 1,000 into 1 by 2, so 500. Next, bad debts provision. Bad debts provision is future losses. Future losses should also be considered. So therefore, while considering the bad debts provision, total bad debts is 30,000. Dishonored bill is 1,000. After subtracting 1,000, balance is 29,000. On 29,000, 5% is calculated. If you add all these three, then you get the 3,760. This is total bad debts. Similarly, if any bad debts provision is given in the trial balance, it is a opening balance. That opening balance is subtracted. In this question, it is not given, so you have to take this bad debts total amount. Now, salaries, insurance, interest on loan. If you see the interest on loan, you are given only 500. If you see the liability side, loan 8%, 10,000. If you calculate 10,000 on 8%, it comes to 800. But here in trial balance, you are given only 500. That means the remaining 300 is considered as outstanding. Outstanding means it is payable. So payables should also be considered along with the interest on loan. So that should be taken as 800. Then all other expenses, traveling expense, repairs, discount allowed is to be taken. Then come to the credit side. Credit side, you are given commission received. Out of the commission received, so the adjustments it is given. Commission includes commission received in advance. Commission received in advance is related to next year. Here you consider only current year income alone. So current year expense, current year income. Since it is 300 is a next year income, it should be subtracted. It should be taken to subsequent year, not this year. Therefore, you subtract, put the balance, net commission received 2,820. This 300, since it is received in advance, it should be shown in the liability side of the balance sheet. Now, I prepare the balance sheet.
Net profit.
Net profit is similarly debit side, credit side. Whichever side is more, that side to be total. First, here credit side total is more. Total first same total bring the debit side. From the debit side amount, subtract all items given in the debit side item. You get the net profit. This net profit should be transferred to capital account. Now, students, after finishing trading profit and loss account, we are going to prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet of Mr. Alok as on 31st March 2014. While writing trading profit and loss account, we wrote for the year ending. But here in the balance sheet, we have to write as on, because this balance sheet is prepared as on the particular date. But trading profit and loss account is prepared for full year. That's why it is for the year ending. Here we take word as on. Now, right side is assets, left side is liabilities. So, in liabilities, fixed liabilities, current liabilities, two types of liabilities are there. Under fixed liabilities, you get capital, loans. These two are fixed liabilities. Current liabilities are creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses comes under current liabilities. Here capital. From capital, subtract the drawings. After subtraction, add the net profit. You get total capital. Then fixed liabilities are payable more than 1 year. Current liabilities are payable less than short period. So short period is refers to 6 months to 1 year. So therefore these liabilities are creditors, bills payable and all. Within a short period it is payable, therefore it is called current liabilities. So loan, outstanding interest is both are added, shown in the separate. Commission received in advance, creditors. Now come to assets. Similarly, in asset side also you have fixed assets, current assets. Fixed assets are those which are kept for the business, for carrying on the business. Current assets are recoverable within a short period. Short period is known as 6 months to 1 year. So machinery, building, furniture are all examples for fixed assets. Cash, bills receivable, closing stock, debtors, these are all examples for current assets. Here you have machinery. Wages for erection of machinery is added along with the machinery cost. Then depreciation is subtracted, put the net amount outer column. Then furniture minus depreciation, balance is net amount outer column. Here cash, bills receivable, we have taken debtors. From debtors, you have to subtract the current year bad debts, current year provision. So bad debts is given, current year bills unrecoverable is half of the amount is unrecoverable. So therefore half of the bills receivable is 500 subtracted. Then bad debts provision, it is not calculated on 29,000, not on 29,500, because out of this 30,000, 1,000 is doubtful receivables are, bills receivables are there. Therefore, that 1,000 is to be subtracted. The remaining that 29,000 on 29,000 only 5% is calculated for the balance amount. These two are bad debts provision is current year's bad debts, current year provision amount should be subtracted in the balance sheet. Now closing stock. So after adding all the both sides, then you get the same amount. Now balance sheet is tallied. Thank you students. Now I think you can understand this final account. I hope you will understand better. If any queries, we will see personally. Thank you. Now you will going to see the business studies at a later stage.